Hey guys, Ash here. Just a heads up, this video will contain spoilers for Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 1, so if you don't want to get spoiled because you're keeping up with the US airings and not the international spoilers, this video definitely will contain spoilers, so click off this video while you can if you don't want to get spoiled. But with that said, on with the video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So, Power Rangers Dino Fury Episode 20, the penultimate episode leading up to the season finale. Now, this episode was kind of crazy because we got a bunch of lore dropped on us in this episode, a bunch of crazy reveals, and not only that, some brand new Zords that are pretty cool looking. So, this episode is called Waking Nightmares, and it opens up with Aiyon having nightmares about the flashback we saw when he was first introduced, and that was the Ultra Zord exploding, and we don't know what happened to the other teammates. And apparently he's been having nightmares about this for a while, along with Zayto, and Zayto just mentions flat out saying, hey, I've been having dreams about this ever since. And if Zayto's been having nightmares about these events ever since he's been awake, or for a long time, then maybe they could have had some some clips of Zayto having those nightmares leading up to Aiyon appearing, like the guilt he had when he thought that he lost Aiyon and his teammates. Like, that would have been really cool to see Zayto having those flashbacks as well, along with Aiyon having them as well, leading up to this episode. I don't know, food for thought, but it picks up where we last left off, where the Rangers and Dr. Arcana are digging, well, they dig for the box, and they find the box, and we get some brand new keys, the light key and the dark key, I believe they're called. Probably something more fancier than that, but they've got some interesting powers, and those powers are, these are some pretty broken abilities, I will say that. So, the light dino key has the ability to break magic spells. The black dino key, or the dark dino key, has the ability to create black holes. Put them together and you can travel to other universes. So yeah, that's a lot to take in. Now, while the Rangers are talking about the keys and what the keys can do, there was something that caught me off guard, and that was when Ollie speaks, he puts on that fake voice that I kind of forgot about that he did in episode 2, but in here they bring it back, which is something I really do enjoy, that they call back him putting on the fake voice, because when I first heard it, I was like, wait, did they not get Kai to do the voiceover? And then I remembered, oh yeah, he puts on the fake voice when he's around his mum when he's morphed, so she doesn't figure out who he is. So I like that callback. I like that callback that they're still doing it with Ollie as the Blue Ranger. That's really cool. Now, in between both of these scenes I just talked about, there was this really wacky, goofy scene we got with Mucus at Area 62, and that is, there's this dream sequence where Mucus is having a dream where she wants to know what does Void Knight's Sporex machine does. So she pulls the lever, and Void Knight comes rushing in. And Void Knight's like, no, now that you've done that, you're the coolest thing ever. And then it turns into a wacky musical, and everyone's dancing and having a good time. And then, like I said, you find out it's a dream. But that scene took me by surprise, because I was like, wait, is this actually happening? Void Knight didn't want her to pull the lever. But no, apparently it's a wacky dream, and it's a weird musical that we got for like a couple of seconds, which it was a fun little joke while we got it. So while this is going on, the Rangers find out where their Zords are, their brand new Zords are, and it's on a distant planet/universe called Nibiru. So Zayto decides to go there, and when he arrives on the planet, he's confronted by his own teammates, and this is like the oh shit moment that you get in the episode, like, wait, they're alive? What are they doing here? But then as he's fighting them, you find out they're saying lines from the nightmares that they had when the Zord was about to blow up. So while Zayto's trying to fight them off and trying to reason with them because he thinks they're real people, you have Dr. Arcana, who has this socket switch that can create a link to the Morphin Grid. So while this is going on, Void Knight discovers it, and Void Knight's like, hey, I guess we don't need the Sporex beast anymore, which he tells his girlfriend, and Void Knight's got a brand new plan. And Void Knight's brand new plan took me by surprise, where, do you remember Ray Ghoul, the monster from the Lord Zed episode? He's back in this episode, and he brings back Boom Tower from the dead, which is something I kind of predicted. I thought that they would bring back Boom Tower in the show, but hey, they actually did it, which is also really cool. So now Boom Tower's back into the fray, which is also really cool. So I really do like how they brought back Rhaegal to bring back old generals that have been destroyed. So I do wonder if they're going to do it for pirate dude, I can't remember his name. Wreckmate, that's what he's called. I do wonder if it's going to be used to bring back Wreckmate either next season or the next episode. That would be really cool. So Aiyon decides to go and help out Zayto, and they fight their old teammates, and they're trying to figure out why they're being attacked. And the old Dino Fury teammates, they keep saying the same thing over and over again, and it got really repetitive. Even as a viewer, it got really repetitive. And even the characters pointed out saying, hey, you've said that like several times now. So once you figure out like what's going on with them, like they're not real, as you're quick to figure it out, the characters figure it out and they say something good, because they're like, hey, if these are nightmares, let's say something good. And they say their Dino Fury Knights of Rathgon chant, and then the Rangers sort of disappear, the illusions disappear. And then it's like a big ball of aura that appears and says, hey, it turns out you are good people because I protect this planet from bad people. Which was really weird to begin with. Like, couldn't you tell that, like, these guys, like, are rangers and they're good people and they're here to look for something? But I can understand Ivy's trying to protect the Zords from bad people, but couldn't you figure it out with what they were saying while this fight was going on, that these were, like, good people the whole time? I don't know, but that's like my small nitpick. But the Ball of Light takes Aiyon and Zayto to the brand new Zords, and the others quickly jump in and save the day where they fight Boom Tower, which Boom Tower had some brand new tricks up his sleeve as well, where apparently he can like throw balls on the ground and it releases gas that explodes. So that was really cool. So whenever characters spark, they spark even more with the explosion going off. I think that's how his powers work, but Zayto arrives, Aiyon arrives, and the brand new Zords arrive, where we see the brand new Zord formation that looks really cool, and Boom Tower gets blown up. I don't know if he gets destroyed or blown up, but I'm sure he's back for more due to Sentai footage and stuff like that, depending on how they want to do it. But either way, gut feeling, this isn't the last we've seen of Boom Tower. So after the Rangers defeat Boom Tower, they get a message from Solon saying, this is bad, come to Dino Henge. And then we find out that Void Knight has stolen all of Dr. Akana's equipment. So Void Knight has stolen the gear and he's going to use it to resurrect his lover. So no doubt about it, this is leading up to the season finale, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen in this season finale. I'm hoping it's not too rushed, but the ending for the episode feels like it leads into it very, very well. So I am curious how this finale for Dino Fury, the season finale for Dino Fury, is going to end, and what is going to happen moving forward, because I get the feeling it's going to be a crazy season finale with Dino Fury and everything happening, because there was a lot of payoff in this episode with everything going on. I mean, you had the Morphin Grid, you had Rhaegal coming back, you had Boom Tower coming back. There was a lot of payoff in this episode, and I'm curious what the payoff is going to be in the season finale with Void Knight's goal and what that is going to lead to. So I'm excited to see that moving forward. But anyway, guys, that's my review slash recap slash discussion slash mini podcast of Power Rangers Dino Fury episode 20. What did you guys think of the episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your most favorite part about the episode? What was your least favorite part about the episode? Tell me in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Really helps me out. With that said, I'm bringing this video to a close. Special thanks to all the members such as Swaggerful and Andrew McCoy. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you want to get your name shouted out like these guys over here, hit that join button or become a Patreon and support the channel. With that said, I'm going to bring this video to a close. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye!